Namaste, everybody. Thank you for joining. Good morning. As always, please practice according to your ability and comfort level. And please remember to make this practice an offering to make it even more powerful and meaningful. So let's begin. Sitting tall and straight, close the eyes. Go inward. Nothing to do, nothing to seek. Everything we need is already within. Let's begin with the sound of Om 3 times to attract divine attention. Imagine you are everywhere. Om. Fix your mind on God alone. Rest your thoughts in God alone. And in God you will live hereafter. Of this there is no doubt. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering and enjoy this practice through our senses. May we acquire a strong desire for liberation from pain and suffering, and may we cherish no ill feelings against each other. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So let's do the mantra for purification once to purify the space, the grounds, and all the psychic channels within. If you know it, of course, you can do it along with me. If not, just imagine you're singing it, chanting it through the voice of the Guru. You drive all those benefits for purification. Om Pavitra Ha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smarit Pandrikaksham Sabaya Bhiantra Ha Sajihi. So now let's do alternate nostril breathing. No breath retention. This is just a breathing technique to help calm the mind. And when you have the calm mind, it makes it more receptive and conducive to meditation, which is simply unbroken concentration. So we're just breathing in through the left, and then just make sure you close both nostrils before you open the right. Inhale through the right, again back up, close both nostrils, and then exhale through the left. That's one cycle. Left hand in Vishnu Mudra, second finger and thumb connected, and the other 3 fingers straight on the left knee. Right hand is used to control the passage of the breath through the nostrils. Second, third fingers fold down. This is Vishnu Mudra. Turn the palm towards you. It's no longer Vishnu Mudra. It's the mudra that we use for pranayama. The thumb, the right thumb for the right nostril, right ring finger for the left nostril. So I'll just guide you through it. On the inhale, imagine the breath moving down. Imagine the lungs sitting at the base of the spine. Exhale, imagine the breath moving back up. So just constantly watch the movement of the breath. And this keeps the mind focused. So let's begin. Singing tall and straight. Exhale completely into the lungs. And close off the right side. Inhale through the left, down. Close both nostrils, open right, exhale. Inhale right, down. Close both sides, open left, exhale. Back up. Inhale down. Nice and steady breath. Close left, open right, exhale. Inhale right, down. Keep watching the movement of the breath. And close the right, open left, exhale. Inhale down, left. close. Right, left, open, right, exhale. Inhale, right. Close right, open left, exhale. Inhale, left. Lose yourself in the breath. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Keep imagining the breath moving down. Exhale, right. Right back up. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Back up. Inhale, left. As soon as you get comfortable, you can close your eyes. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Keep the back very straight. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Imagine the breath moving down into that central psychic channel. And back up. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Then right, exhale. Inhale, right. Exhale, left, back up. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Last time, inhale, left. Exhale, right, back up. Watch the breath floating up. Inhale, right, back down. And exhale, left. Bring the right knee back onto the right knee, right hand on the right knee. Take a moment to just notice the effect on the mind, the condition of the mind, the body, and the emotions. Continue to have that constant observance of the body as though you're the witness of all the reactions of the mind and the emotions as well. Have no judgment as to what you observe. See everything through the eyes of God, who sees everything with unconditional love and non-judgment. Now let's come to standing and continue to practice. So, standing with the feet about 10 inches apart will charge up the body with the earth's energy. Bring your arms up above the head. On the inhale, breathe right up from the soles of the feet, right up to the fingertips. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold all the energy of the fingertips. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale all the way back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Watch the earth's energy rise up through the body. 2, 3, 4. Right up to the fingertips. 6, 7, 8. Then hold it there. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale all the way back down. Feel the earth's charge flushing right down to the body. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time, use your attention to draw the earth's energy right up to the fingertips. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it all at the fingertips. Suspend the breath. Everything stops. Exhale all the way back down. Feel fully charged as the rest of the energy just flushes right down through the body. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then bring the arms down. Continue to promote the release of the impurities of the body through generation of heat. Do the movements with energy and vigor, and do the breathing with lots of power as well. Hands on the hips to start. Let's just loosen up the neck. Circle the hands around. Try to get the ears to the shoulders, the chin to the top, front of the chest, back of the head to the top of the back. And then roll the head in the other direction. Just try to see the floor in all the directions as the head moves around. Good. And now, arms. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, down. Up, down. Inhale, exhale. Continue. Inhale straight up. Exhale, pull the arms down. Now in front of the body, inhale, stretch out. Exhale, retract. Swing the arms back and forth. Try to get the arms behind the ears. Now bring both arms in front, circle the arms in opposite directions. And then change directions. Now inhale, raise the arms up over the head. Exhale, toss the body down. And bend the knees a little bit as you go down. One more. Let's allow the body to hang out there for a moment to stop bouncing and shaking. And then pull yourself back up. Inhale, raise your arms over the head. We're going to come into squat. So if you can't go down all the way, then don't worry about it. Just move according to the condition of your knees. Be mindful of your limitations. And right back up. Take hold of the opposite elbows. We're going to twist from side to side. So as you complete the twist on each side, exhale, come back to the center. That's when the inhale happens. Just happens automatically as a result of the pressure built up by the exhale. And conclude. Back to the center. Next one, again, squats. Circle your arms up on the inhale. Exhale, drop down as far as you can. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, swing down. Bring your arms out in front to the body, at the height of the shoulders. Inhale, circle around backwards to the front. Exhale, pull and punch right back out. Feel as though the arms were spring-loaded. Drop the arms by the sides of the body. Circle in a quarter this time. Come to the front. Exhale, drop in and drop the arms, or pull in and drop the arms down. Take the feet a little bit further apart, and then bring the arms up. Hold the opposite elbows again and bend from side to side. Exhale as you bend from as you complete the bend on each side. center. Next exercise, similar with the side bends, but the breathing's a little bit different. Left arm up, inhale, go to the right, hold the breath a little bit deeper. Then exhale, come back up. Inhale, reach up. Allow the breath to carry a little bit deeper, but then hold the breath and see if you can increase the stretch. Exhale, come back. Continue. Make the movements graceful. Feel as though your grass bending in the wind. Always remain pliable in the mind, in the body and the mind. Try to avoid making folds in the underside of the body as you go from side to side. Imagine all beings experiencing this through your body, so give everybody what they need, which is what you need as well. The perfect balance of strength and drive and effort, along with surrender and softness. Remember that how you feel is to an extent affecting everybody. So you bring yourself into pain, place of pain and anxiety, this is what you're transmitting. This is not the effect that we want. Feel a nice elongation to the upside of the body. Let's do one more on each side. And last one. Break the pose. Come down onto the hands and knees. Cat cow. Inhale, arch the back. Exhale. Round the back, like an angry cat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stretch the belly skin. Exhale, now the back skin. Inhale, push the belly button down. Exhale, throw it up. Imagine trying to throw it up through the lower back. Inhale, heart forward and down. Exhale, push it up to the shoulder blades. Inhale. Exhale. Try not to jam up the back of the neck and the lower back. Inhale. Push the head forward, telescope the neck long out of the shoulders. Exhale. Inhale. Push the chest away from the seat. Exhale. Inhale. Feel the sit bone spread. Exhale, pulling together at points. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to neutral, a table, and then raise the right leg up, and then swing it to the left. To the right. Inhale, throw the leg up there. Exhale, swing it to the right. Loosen the hip. And then the other side, left leg up, exhale, swing it up to the left. Watch the body moving by itself efficiently and gracefully and powerfully. And release. Let's make our way onto the belly now. Anchor down from the hips all the way down to the toes, especially the thighs, the top instead of the feet. Join hands together behind the back. See if you can pull the chest up on the inhale. Exhale back down. Inhale. Exhale. You need to engage the buttocks and the upper back muscles. And down. Up. 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 And down. Relax. Breathe in. And breathe out. Relax. Bring the arms out in front. And then from here, we're going to lift the arms and legs at the same time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And down. Up. And down. Make a banana shape for your body. Up. Reach out with the toes and the fingers and down. Up. Down. Up. Try not to bend the knees too much. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. And down. Rest your forehead on your hands. Breathe in. Breathe out. Soften everything. Drop all the fatigue out of the body. Hands underneath the shoulders. Press up into table. Bring the seat all the way back behind the heels. Inhale, come up into high cat. Exhale, cobra, chest forward, head back. Inhale, back into high cat. Exhale, back, child's pose. Inhale, propel yourself forward. Exhale, chest forward, head back. Inhale, back up. Exhale, all the way back. Inhale. Exhale, smooth transitions. Inhale, back up. Rounding your back, exhale, back. And rounding, inhale. Flexing and arching. Exhale. Back to rounding. Lengthening and flattening as the seat goes back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Imagine you can see right through the body. Watch the spine, that beautiful curve. No kinks anywhere along the way, neither in the lower part of it, in the lower back, or the upper part at the back of the neck and back. Inhale. Exhale. Make sure you don't close off the airway completely. And then you tuck your chin and back. And then up, forward, up, and back. Imagine you're a wave on the ocean, emerging, reaching full heights, and starting to crest, and then diminish, disappear back in the water. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Up. Forward. Shoulders back. Chest wide. Up. And back. Up. Forward. Up. And back. Up. Forward. Up. And back. Last time up, making the spine supple and strong. Forward, so it can be a better channel, better conduit for the energy. Up. And back. And relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Soften everything. Next, we're going to glide right through into the cobra. Pull with the arms, brush your nose, going to come forward. Bring your head up and back, come into cobra. Hold the breath, hold the pose. Exhale, Sthana all the way back. Alternatively, you can come up first in baby plank on the inhale. Drop the hips and bring the head back. Hold the breath. Make sure you don't jam up the neck again. Drop the shoulders. Telescope the neck out of the shoulders. Back all the way on the exhale. Inhale, glide forward. If you're doing that, brush your nose to the ground. Rise up gracefully. And back on the exhale. Inhale, come forward. Try to imagine yourself in a body of a snake. Copy it physically, mentally, and spiritually. And back. Inhale, imagine having that boundless range of motion. Exhibit realness and wisdom. And just try to see how God's grace manifests in this form. Inhale. Hold the breath. And back. Inhale, next time you come up, you can see if you can touch your feet to the head. Come onto your fingertips. Work the legs a little bit. Doesn't matter if you can't touch your head, just do your best. And back. Inhale, separate the legs a little bit. It helps. Really push into your fingertips. Try to get as high as you can. Hold the breath. Imagine you're squeezing socks behind the knees. And back. Exhale. Inhale. Everything stops in the breath retention. All the fluctuations in the mind. Even the emotions and the body frozen. And back, exhale. Inhale. Move with the utmost power, but grace at the same time. With softness. And back. Inhale. Show up in every pose an offering. And back. Inhale. Hold the breath. Really work the toes, the fingers, everything. All the body singing. And back. Exhale. Inhale. Hold the breath. And back. Exhale. One last time. Inhale, come forward. Push the shoulders back. Bring the head up and back. Pretend you're King Cobra, the king of the serpents. Back. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let go of all fatigue. Now come forward onto your belly. Flip over into your back. Inhale, stretch the arms and legs. Exhale, come into a tuck, knees to shoulders. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, tuck. Make the body look like a fist. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tighten. Make the body as compact as possible. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale. Exhale. Equal amount of energy on both segments of the movement. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stretch. Breathing's a little bit different now. Hold the breath. Come into the tuck. Pull the shoulders up to the knees, the forehead to the fingers, the thumbs in front, over the knees. Exhale, release. Inhale, extend again. Hold the breath and tuck. All the attention to the space in the eyebrows when you touch your forehead to your hands if they reach. Don't worry about it, just do your best. Exhale. Inhale, stretch. Hold the breath. All the muscles coming to the center. Squeeze tight. Exhale, release. Inhale. get taut. And form that fist with your body. Everything stops again on the breath retention. Exhale. Inhale, stretch. Hold the breath and tuck. Heels come to the feet, shoulders to the knees, chin to the knees, forehead to the hips. Exhale. Inhale, stretch. Hold and tuck. Push the lower back down, thighs into the abdomen. Release, exhale. Inhale. Hold the breath and tuck. Try to keep the mind calm even though the body's feeling tension. Like the eye of the storm. Ever calm, ever undisturbed. Release, last one. Inhale, stretch. Hold the breath and tuck. Pull everything up and in. And release. Breathe in. Breathe out. And you can bring your legs over your head if you like, or as hard as you can. Give a momentum to sit up. Do this a few times. If you can, however, when you come into your plow, bring your feet over your head. When your feet come back down, try to wait till the heels are down before you sit up. So just move according to your condition and your abilities again. Try to move smoothly as possible. Keep your limbs straight. No jerky motions. No hard, fast drops of the back or the heels to the floor when they come down. Smooth as can be. Good. Watch the body moving by itself. Last one. Next time your legs go up, get ready to stand. So go back into plow or partway, whatever you need to. Bend your knees, punch your feet and come back up. So now we're going to come to the front of the mat. Continue with a Surya Namaskara. Make your way to the front. Now bring your hands to the heart. Remember to renounce all the fruits of the practice. Makes the practice even more meaningful. Imagine this as your divine duty to all beings everywhere. So imagine now the sun shining warmly down on you. The light and the warmth of the sun represents the wisdom and the love of God. Extend that love to all beings everywhere. Raise your arms up over the head, reach up and back. Fold the body down into Uttanasana. Bend your knees if you need to. Bring hands flat on the ground or the fingertips down to the ground. Right foot back into a lunge. Sink down to the seat. Come back into high plank. Lower down the knees, chest and forehead to the ground. Glide right through into the cobra. Roll over your toes back into downward facing dog. Sink the heart between the arms. Look to the hands, bring the right foot forward. If that's difficult, lower the knee down. If the foot doesn't make it all the way, use the right hand to assist it forward. Drop the hips down. And bring the feet together, chest on the thighs, head down. Come right to standing, reach up over the head, hips forward. Bring the hands back to the heart. Stretch up. Don't worry about the breath, just move the body in a way that feels natural. That allows the breath to remain steady and even. Left foot back, sink down again through the seat, push the seat in, come into high plank, lower down immediately, knees, chest, forehead to the ground. Come forward, lift the head, bring it all the way back into downward facing dog, allow the heart to sink down between these shoulder blades. Then the left foot steps forward to the hands, modify as you need to make the movement more accessible, bring the feet together, chest on the thighs. Right to standing, reach up and back, hands back to the heart. Tap into the consciousness of the movements. Open yourself up to divine grace. Folding down, exuding humility. Right foot back, sink down to the seat. Into the high plank. Lower down Ashtanga Namaskara. Come Come forward into cobra, shoulders back, head back, open up the throat and the chest. Back down, back into downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward. Lift the head, looking up. And then bring the feet together, eyes downcast. Again, a gesture of deep humility. Come all the way up. Hands back to the heart. Reach up. Create space. Approach true nature, which is boundless, limitless. Fold the body in half. Left foot back. Into the plank. Lower down. Connect the movements seamlessly. Feel as though you're a shapeshifter moving through the forms effortlessly. All the forms eventually merging together as one. Left foot forward. Feet together. All forms, all representative of God. Reach up. Hands back to the heart. Lift the arms up over the head. Stretch them from the body. Fold the body down. Bend the knees, chest on the thighs. Join the hands behind the back. Then push the legs back using your body. If you need to, you can keep your knees bent to keep your body with your legs. If you're flexible, your seat comes over your heels, your forehead to your shins. Pull your arms further over your head. And then release the hands, bring your right foot back, lower the knee down. Inhale, bring the arms up. Lift the seat. Exhale, circle the arms down. Allow the arms to circle down. Inhale, come up. Tuck the tail. Lift the body by the hips. Exhale, circle the arms down again. This time again, come up. One more time. Sink the seat forward. Allow the head to drop back. Plant your hands. Come back into high plank. Ashtanga Namaskara, knees, chest, forehead down. Come right through into the cobra. Shoulders back. Back into downward facing dog. Melt the heart between your shoulder blades. Then the right foot steps forward. Lower the seat. Inhale, pull the arms up. Tuck the tail. Exhale, sink the seat forward. Allow the arms to circle down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, feels with the arms as the wings of a great butterfly. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink the seat forward. Allow the head to go back, the heart to open. Plant your hands and bring the left foot into the right. Chest on the thighs. Join the hands behind the back. And pull the hands over your head. Top of the head comes towards the feet. Then release the hands. Sweep them up over the head. Raise the chest. Lift up out of the lower back. And bring the hands back to the heart. Again, reach the arms up. Go down. Fold the body in half. Chest on the thighs. Join the hands. Telescope the chest towards the knees. And again, use the body to push against the legs. Get the legs straighter. Lift the seat up. Try to feel a stretch in the backs of the legs and your shoulders. Again, according to your condition. Release the hands, left foot back. Lower the seat down. Inhale, come up. This time, as you sink your seat, turn to the right, coming to a twist. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, turn to the right, chest facing the right. Inhale, come up. Exhale, open up. Allow the arms to just gracefully fall. Plant the hands back into high plank. Lower down, knees, chest, forehead. Fly right through into the cobra. Back into Uttanasana. Sink the heart between the shoulder blades. Left foot steps forward. Lower the knees. Sink down to the seat. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, spin to your left. Inhale, come up. And then turn to the left. One more time, inhale. And turn to your left. Plant your hands, look forward, bring the right foot in to meet the left. Chest on the sides, join the hands. Uttanasana. Plunge the head down towards the top of the feet. A gesture of deep humility. And release, come all the way up. Reach up and back. Hands back to the heart. Raise your arms up. Go down. Plant your hands. Lift the hand chest. Back into chaturanga. You can hop back or walk back. Come into upward facing dog or keep with your hips on the ground if that's more suitable for you. Now lift the head, bring the head nose up. Make like a dog howling at the moon. Pulse a little bit. Try to get your hips a little bit further forward. Your chest a little bit more open by pushing the shoulders back. Roll over your toes back into downward facing dog. Here, just try to soften, hollow the back body, pushing your chest towards the ground. Try not to bend your arms. If you're very flexible, maybe your forehead, maybe your chin will come down to the ground. Lift the heels, bend the knees with 2 hands. Spring or walk forward. Pull the body down onto your legs. Come right up to standing. Hands back to the heart. One more. Lift the arms up, hips forward. Come down. Hands to the ground. Lift hand, chest, press into your hands. As you go back, bend your elbows so you land softly, especially if you're trying to hop back into upward facing dog. Roll over your toes, tuck your chin, back into downward facing dog. Sink the heart between your shoulder blades. Come forward again, rounding your back, and then coil into your upward facing dog. Back into downward facing dog. One more time, roll forward over your toes. Lift the chest, bring the head all the way back. Exhale, all the way back. Reverse. Heart melts in every sense of the word. Then lift the heels, bend the knees. Bring your feet forward softly, hopping or walking. Pull the body against the legs. Come all the way up. Reach up and back. Hands back to the heart. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, let go of all expectations, all attachments to results. Connect body, mind, and spirit together so all actions, thoughts, words are always driven by compassion and love. And release. Let's come into some standing poses here. Standing with on your left foot, take the right foot, you can come into the regular tree with your foot against the inseam. Or if you have the flexibility, you can do your lotus. The foot at the hip crease, the knee pointing down if you can. Hold the foot if you need to. Or take your hands together and then raise your arms up over the head. If you're having trouble bouncing, just keep your toes on the ground, turn your knee out. Rise up tall. Imagine you're soaking up the warmth and the light of the sun to make yourself even more abundant in your offerings. Then from here, take hold of the shin, place it forward a little bit, off the leg if you can, and then bend the standing leg, let it float there. Jastina, left hand, left wrist on top of the right. Make sure your elbow doesn't drop down. Keep them in line. Keep your back straight. Think of the dancing Shiva. Now you can stay here, or you can come into Gamdasana. Lift the knee a little bit more. Just cross, push the leg against the other one. Turn to your left, you may be able to hook the foot. If not, then just let it sit like this on the outside. Left arm over the right. Wrap your forearms together. Push your elbows forward in front of the shoulders. And then sink down. Try to get your shoulders to stay over your hips. Release, come back up. Try down the other foot now. Left foot in your tree, whichever variation you like. Bring your hands to the heart. Just make sure it's not against the knee joint. This is an unstable joint, so either below or above. And bring your arms up over the head. Pull the body up out of the hips. Look up if you have the balance. Every pose should stay on yours to do your service. Stay in the mindset of the humble servant. Offering everything. Now, bring your leg up off the standing leg, point the toe, try to have the foot about the same height as the knee, and then lower. If it's too much, you can keep your thigh resting, your leg resting on your thigh. So from here, the right wrist over the left. Fingers pointing up and down, shoulders back. Dancing Shiva. If you want to proceed, lift the knee up again. as high as you can, so when you wrap, it goes around a little bit more easily. Hook the foot if you can. If it doesn't work, don't worry about it, just do your best. And then the right arm over the left this time. Sink down, work the hips a little bit. Release, come back out. One more. So come to the back end of the mat. Gliding eagle. Left foot forward. Take your arms out to the side and bend down. If you need to, you can always take your index fingers to the ground to find a balance. First, raise a leg and then fly your arms out. Imagine you're diving down from a great height. Try to curve your spine. Try to get the right foot higher than the left. Bring your head forward a little bit. Into angel. So press into your left foot to come up. Take your arms out to the side. Imagine they're the great wings of an angel. Push your chest forward. Bring your head back. Look up. Let's go again. An offering. If you need to, you can bring the toe down to the ground if it's too much to balance. Surrender completely to the form. Break the pose. On the other foot now. Step forward to right foot. Lean down, fly arms out to the side. Try to have the vision of an eagle soaring from a great height or skimming the ocean. Just try to embody that freedom, that grace of movement in your form. Now press into the right foot, take a half breath in to come up, to help lighten. Pull the arms out, open up the chest. Push the chest forward, get a sense of body flight. And slowly bring your head up and back. Fall out of it, just try to come up again. Just keep trying to effort, that's most important, not the result. And release. Good, so now walk back to the back end of the mat again. Take the left foot forward, lower the knee, slide your seat forward again, sink down to the seat. Bring hands to the seat and push into the seat, pull the elbows together. Allow the head to go back. So use your hands to shape the lower body, the lower back area, so that there's no wrinkles in the skin underneath the hands. You can stay here. If you can slide your right hand back to the back knee and see if you can bring your left hand to the knee as well. Keep your hands on the legs, your legs on down, on the ground, or if you're more flexible, press your thumbs right into the back of the knee, hold the knee from the outside with both hands, bend the leg up, so you might be able to get your toes to your head. Just keep lifting up through the heart. If you have good balance, your seat has to be all the way forward. You can take your arms up. Other options, keep your leg down and come into Gamdasana. Push your chest forward. Extend the arms back, create a shape of a crescent moon. Lift up through the heart. And then coming back down. From here, left foot moves out to your left a little bit. Just fall to the right. Bring the right forearm down, then the left forearm down. Coming into what looks like a Sphinx pose. If your hips are anchored down, it makes it easier for the body to eventually make its way down. The belly will follow, maybe the chest will come down too. So imagine the hand of God's just resting on your upper back, on the back of the heart, and just encourage you to come down. Soften, surrender to the touch. Those who are very flexible can come all the way down to your arm on the outside of the foot. And coming back up, slide your hands in, slide your left foot in as well, bend the toes under the back foot. Raise right arm up, and can start with your right hand on the outside of the knee, other hand on the seat or on the hip. You can use your hand to push the hip down to lengthen your body by the hips. Inhale, lift through the chest. Exhale, look over your left shoulder. Push your knee towards the right. You can lean back if you like and bring your left hand to the inside of the outside the heel. And turn a little bit more. As you push the knee and the foot towards the right, you turn to your left. This is too easy. Right arm comes up. Allow the arm to come all the way down. So the back of the armpit sitting on the outside of the knee, left hand to the right or fist in your hand. This gives you a little bit more leverage to push into your hands so the body comes up higher. And then see if you can push the center of your chest towards your thumbs. Keep pushing against the outside of the knee and we'll bring the left shoulder all the way back. Chest eventually facing right up. If you know the bind, go ahead. Left arm goes over the back. Join hands underneath. You might need to use your left hand to guide the arm through. Elbow in the space underneath the knee. And then you can lift the back knee up as well. Stay strong for the back leg. Push out through the heel. Extend through the crown of the head. From here, release. Right hand down. Turn to your left. You can stay like this. You can lower your seat down if you need to. Okay, so try not to drop into your shoulder too much. Keep your arm extended. Those you can, slide your right foot in a little bit. Press the big toe down. The base of the big toe and come, well, actually, you can either do side plank like this, cross your ankles, or if those of you who know the variations can go ahead, push your seat up, and you can bring your knee up, maybe the foot. So again, move according to your ability level, your comfort level. Release, come back into plank position. From here, take a right foot forward, lower the knee down, sink down to the seat. Back at the start again, push down into the seat, pull down. Allow the head to drop back, rest between your shoulder blades. If you can slide your left hand back to your back leg. See if your right hand can turn. So you have to turn to the right a little bit, and it helps if you just really grip the leg firmly with your left hand. And then you can either keep your hands on the back of the leg, pushing your chest forward and up, or again, press your thumb into the inside of the knee, the back of the knee. See if you can bring your foot up if you're more advanced. Try to touch your head. If you have good balance, you can bring your arms up. Or keep your leg down, and you can just raise your arms over the head. Try not to bend your elbows. Keep your arms straight. Try to stay true to the form of a crescent moon. Back, maybe your index fingers will be over the back toe at some point. Break the pose. Come back down. Move the right foot out to your right. So you do this so the knee doesn't fall away from the shoulder. You want to have your knee in line with your heel. Drop down to your left, anchor down to the left hip and left forearm if you can. Roll to the right, see the right forearm can come down. If it's too much, you stay on your hands. But then just feel as though you're very heavy through the hips, as though you have weights in your hip pockets, and then maybe now cause the rest of the body to sink down. The belly comes next, eventually the heart. Keep your gaze steady like a lizard doesn't blink. Those you can come right down onto your chest. Try to make it so that the hips are even. The right side of the seat going down. So you don't want to lean. You don't want to lean too much. You want to keep your legs straight. Your knee all the way to your right knee to the heel, vertical. Press into your hands. Come up. Slide the right foot in. The leg should look like a box. From here, left arm up, take it to the outside of the knee, other hand to the seat or the waist, pull the hip down, inhale, lift through the chest, exhale, turn to your right, push the knee towards your left. You can lean back, take the right hand to the back foot, just on the outside heel, And press against the knee, outside the knee and outside the heel, to the left as you turn to the right. This is too easy again. Parivrita Pashakanasana. So from here, left, actually I'll do it this way so you can see, and then pull down. So the arm is sitting on the leg, the armpits, and then push the hip back if you like. Use your right hand to guide the hand underneath the leg, just against the belly. The right arm goes over your back, take the bind. Or just keep your hands in prayer, or the fist in the hand. Push your belly up, higher than the thigh, so the chest comes towards the thumbs. Look over your right shoulder. Go ahead in your variations if you know them. Lift the back knee up if you can. Eventually it looks like your chest is facing right up, as though you're lying on your back almost. Keep tugging on your arm if you have the bind. From here, release. Left hand down, turn to your right. You can keep your foot there, lift your arm. You can just lower your seat down if you need to. Try not to sink, to lose your neck completely here. Or pull your foot in a little bit so you can ground the base of the big toe. Come into the side plank with your right arm, right leg crossed against the other one. Your left hand a little bit in front of the shoulder. If you have the ability, push off your left hand and your left foot. Make sure again the left foot is flat. Take your knee up. Hold the knee or take hold of the foot if you can. Keep your hips high, keep your arm extended. Return back into plank. And from here, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out, soften. Good, so bring your head down to the ground if you can, just behind your hands. Work the stretch. If you want, you can move to the front of the mat, take hold of the edges of the mat, and then just try to get your heart down. So sort of revisit this pose. If it's too much, lower your knees down, do heart melting pose. Try not to try to keep your seat over your knees so you can get your chest to the ground. So that's an option as well. Or you can raise your left leg up. If you can, take the right hand back and take hold of the inside of the heel. If you can step on your hand if you like. Or you can bring your hands, if it doesn't quite come to the foot, you can take it to the outside leg or just somewhere along the shin and the inside. So again, do what is possible for yourself. Keep trying. Try at least 3 to 5 times. Release. Bring the left foot down if you have it up. And bring the other foot up. And then see if you can again walk your hand back towards back foot. You might need to shorten your stance if you need to. Do what you need to do to make the pose a little bit more accessible. Release, bring the right foot back down. From here, lower the knees. Come back into child's pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now come up. So next pose, king of the postures, headstand. If you know how to get into it, go right ahead. If you need modifications, there's a few here that I can offer. Of course, you know, stay in a hair pose with your forehead from your knees. Lift your seat. Stay like this. Your seat over your knees. If it becomes too much pressure on the back of the neck, just move your head forward. All the attention to the space in the eyebrows in whatever form you are. Or, if you can, take hold of your elbows underneath your shoulders. And then, don't move your elbows. Just interlace your fingers in front. Place your head between your palms. Lift up your seat. Walk your feet towards the elbows, pulse up and down. Lift your heels and come back down. You can do with both feet on the ground or raise one leg up over your head. Keep your leg very bent so your knee stays, your heel stays close to your seat, like, and press through the base of the toes. Flex your foot. And keep doing this. Eventually, if you push into your arms, hold your breath, you might be able to just pull your toes away from the ground. You're hovering there. Eventually, you might be able to push your thigh against your belly. If you come up higher, you keep pushing through your left foot. Eventually, your feet are hovering at the same height to the hips. So you can do this against the wall. If you're facing the wall, imagine that one foot's in front touching the wall, and then you come up like this, basically, against the wall. Make sure your knees can still bend and you can still touch the wall at the same time. Your foot is no higher than the hip. And then bring the other foot back if you feel comfortable. All the attention on the space between the eyebrows, leave the body by itself. Keep on being the witness. Coming back down, softly, with control, back into child's pose. Breathe in, breathe out. Soften everything. Roll up, find your way onto your back for shoulder stand. So an alternative to this is bridge pose. You can start in bridge if you like. So let's do that. Bring your feet close, hold onto your ankles, place them close right against the seat, edge the feet in line with your hips. Your thumbs, your fingers might be grazing the heel. And then lift your seat, walk your shoulders under one at a time. So you try to pull your shoulder blades right together. Try to get your chest up towards your chin. Tilt your hips forward. You can use your hands to help that action. And you can stay here if you like, if this is already at your edge. Feel comfortable. Bring your hands onto your seat. Try to move your elbows as close together as possible. And then, if you like, you can raise one leg up over your head. Push into your seat. Stay heavy on your upper arms. And see if you can get the other foot up. You can take a half breath in to help. And then push your hips forward so your legs come straight. If it's too much, you can just keep your knees close to your head, your shoulders, or you can just sit on your hands with your legs up. Those who have a lotus can go ahead, a full lotus, not a half lotus. Otherwise, keep your legs straight. If you're ready to tuck your shoulders, you can also take your hands to your thighs and just try to push your hips forward. A little bit more, push with your hands. Tilt your hips forward so your knees come higher than your shoulders. Your hips, sorry. All the attention between your eyebrows again. Merge with God. The highest consciousness, the supreme consciousness that resides within. Have your legs straight, even with your, if you can take your hands up, you can do this with your legs straight as well. Now from here, getting ready for plow. If you have lotus, you can keep your lotus, go into embryo if you know that variation. Always bring your toes towards the ground. If they don't quite touch, just push gently with your hands into your back. So your hips come a little bit further forward over your shoulders, and then your feet might come down. Just don't force it. Those of you who like can drop your thighs against your body. Your knees are more or less against your shoulders. If you want, you can wrap your arms around the backs of the legs, go deeper within. Withdraw from your senses, withdraw from your senses. Sight and sound. Nothing to do, nowhere to go but deeper within. Getting ready to exit the pose. Bring your hands back onto the ground behind your back. Thumbs and index fingers touching. And then roll down. Try not to come down fast and hard. As soon as the seat lands on the wrists, keep lowering your legs. You can stop halfway if you feel strong. Keep your legs charged. Pull your elbows towards one another again. Push your shoulders back. Lift your back up off the mat. So you're sitting like a V shape here. And then really keep on pushing your chest up. Bring your shoulders back. Bring the top of the head down on the ground. If you need to lower your legs down all the way, that's all good. Go ahead. And now, Bhastrika breath. Breathe very fast in the nose. Keep going. Those who want can take your hands out from underneath with your hands in front of your legs, hug palms together. Lower the knees down. If you feel comfortable, keep your head where it is. Your feet down on the ground, just in front of your seat. Press your fingertips on either side of your head. Lift your seat up. Slide your head back a little bit more. On the top of the head, turn your hands around, fingers facing towards your toes. A little bit to the other side. You can stay here, or half breath in and lift your head. Lift your heels, Untitled. If it's too much, stay in your bridge. Your shoulders in the back, head on the ground. Okay, so just roll out of it and come into bridge pose. Lift up here, stretch, straighten your legs. Straighten your arms if you can. Rock back and forth a few times if you like. If you're in Uttanasana. And come down. Softly, try not to come down. Just know when to come down so you don't come down. You don't lose control when you come down. And just here, lie on your back, breathe in, breathe out. Now sit up. Here, Uttanasana. Bend your knees if you need to. Raise your arms up. Drape your body over your legs. So if you're very tight in the hamstrings, you can just hold on to your back to your elbows and just hug your body to your legs. Inhale, keep on telescoping your chest forward as we try to get beyond your knees. Exhale, pour more weight into your legs. Eventually, maybe the weight of the body will get the legs to sink down and towards the ground. You're very flexible. You can already do this. Go ahead. Try to keep on telescoping your chest forward. Imagine the top of the head touching the insteps of the feet. All the attention at the base of the spine. Keep pulling your body forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale, move your hands behind the back. You can do bench pose or Purification. If you're doing Purification, slide your heels in a little bit. Fingers are facing away from you. This opens up the shoulders, a little bit easier on the wrists. And then lift your lift your seat. Roll the thighs towards us so you can get your toes in. If you can't get your toes down, move your feet in a little bit more. Throw your hips up, your chest higher than your shoulders. If it's too much, just bend your legs, bring your heels underneath your knees. And then Bhastrika breath. Lower the seat down. Bring your knees towards your body. Take a deep breath in. If you can, hold the breath. All the attention of the space between the eyebrows. Everything stops. Contract the root muscles. Pull them up towards the navel. Chin on the chest. Exhale, release. Come onto your shins. Bend the toes under, hands to your seat. Inhale, lean back, take your right hand to your heel, left hand to your left heel. If you can, bring heels together, cross the baby fingers together. And allow your hips to fall forward as though you're about to fall on your thighs. Bring your head back, rabbit pose. Press into the base of the toes. To release, lean back a little bit so you can take your hands off more easily. Take your hands to seat, come back up. Flatten with your toes. Child's pose for a moment. Breathe in, breathe out. And roll back up. This time you can do the same pose, or if you can, camel. Very similar, except the toes are flat on the ground. Hands on the seat again. Lean back. Use your core and your thigh muscles. Engage them so you can lean back. Right hand on a right foot. Left hand on the left sole of the foot. Heels, the palms on the heels. And then push your hips forward until your hips are over your knees. Allow the chest to go up and the head go back. Remember, you can bend your toes under, do the same pose as before if it's more accessible. Those who are very flexible can take your hands, press into the backs, knees, your thumbs. Hold the fronts of the knees. If you're stronger, you can take your head right down to the ground. So you might be able to bring your head on your feet. Again, according to your abilities, of course. Those of you with hidden ground can either lie down on your back, come out of the pose, or you have the strength, push into your knees, take a half breath in, hold your breath, and push yourself back up. Everyone else come back up. And then sit on your heels. Bring your legs around to the front. Legs stretched out. Left hand to the outside of the right shin, right hand behind your back. Just stand us in the back. Inhale, push the lower back up and in. Turn to the right. Shoulders in line with the long edge of the mat. Try to keep your heels together. One heel might be forward of the other. Try to keep them together. Keep pushing against the outer shin and push your lower back up and in using your right arm. Keep the back straight. Come back, go to the other side. Left hand behind the back, right hand the outside of the shin, not on the hip, on the thigh. Lean forward a little bit. Keep the lower back long and lifted. Turn to your left. Look over your left shoulder. Twist originates low in the body at the base of the hips. Release. Lie down on your back. Softly make your way down. Once you're down, just let go of all effort, let go of all tension. Feel as though everything just became very heavy in the insides, just became very heavy and you just sunk, everything just sinking down into the earth. Surrender completely. Put yourself in a state of receptiveness. Imagine all the incoming gifts coming in, pouring in like beams of light through all the pores of the skin. And fill your whole being with that goodness, everything that you need. The love, feeling the security of groundedness, contentment, all these qualities that you're trying to cultivate, the wisdom, the love, the compassion, the grace. Make that all an offering to the highest self that resides in the spiritual heart in the right side, the physical heart in the center of the chest. itself represents our divine essence, is God in essence. And it's God is equally present in all beings. All those benefits go out to all beings everywhere. All beings deserving of that love and all those gifts. We're all on the same path, all ultimately seeking self-realization, where we feel a oneness with God and oneness with all beings. So wish that upon all beings. Say to yourself 3 times the following sentence and ingrain that idea in your mind. I see God in all beings. I see all beings as divine. Now carry that intention into the world with you in your daily life, off the mat. It's equally as important to adhere to those ethical precepts off the mat, exercising compassion towards all beings, under all circumstances. So make your way now up to a seated position. Move gently, mindfully, and quietly. We'll close with Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Instill the peace within, send it out to all beings everywhere. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the divine grace within. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining.